Let me pose a question that crosses the minds of countless men, yet rarely gets spoken aloud. What really takes place if you release yourself sexually on a daily basis? Is that beneficial? Is it detrimental? Might it enhance your performance, or could it quietly sap your vitality as time passes? If this has ever crossed your mind, know that you're far from alone. This question comes up constantly in my practice, from patients spanning every age bracket. It's one of those subjects that tends to stay hidden in the dark, surrounded by hushed conversations, misconceptions, and even feelings of shame. And still, it sits at the very heart of male wellness, romantic connections, and self-assurance. Today, we're going to shatter that quiet. I'm Dr. Narita, a certified urologist with more than a decade and 2 years of expertise guiding men toward better control of their sexual and general well-being. In this video, I'll walk you through the complete picture, the 5 unexpected advantages of daily release, the 5 possible downsides you should be aware of, and above all, how to figure out what suits your particular body, ambitions, and health status. By the time we finish, you'll walk away feeling assured, educated, and clear-headed, free from embarrassment or uncertainty. But before we dive in, let me know in the comments section, where in the world are you tuning in from? I genuinely enjoy watching this community expand globally. And while you're there, go ahead and tap that like icon and subscribe, since every week we have honest discussions about male health matters that many shy away from. Now, let's begin. Let's immediately dismantle the largest misunderstanding. There isn't a one-size-fits-all response. Daily ejaculation isn't inherently beneficial, nor is it inherently harmful. It hinges on your motivation for doing it, your method, and the effect it has on both your physical and mental state. Certain men flourish with a daily release. Improved rest, reduced tension, heightened self-belief. Others might discover it diminishes their craving, saps their vigor, or even triggers performance struggles as time goes on. So the reality isn't simply one extreme or the other, it revolves around your particular circumstances, your genetics, your patterns, and where you are in life. Now let me put your mind at ease. If you've felt uncertain about this topic, it's not a sign of ignorance. The majority of men were never properly educated on how their bodies genuinely function regarding sexual wellness. That's precisely why, throughout my 12 years practicing urology, I've dedicated myself to translating intricate science into straightforward, usable guidance for everyday life. So picture this discussion as a conversation between a doctor and a companion. My purpose is to help you grasp what's occurring within your body, so you're equipped to make well-informed decisions rather than being governed by fear or false beliefs. With that established, let's dig into the 5 remarkable perks of daily release, then move into the 5 significant pitfalls worth understanding. Advantage 1. Feel-good chemicals and emotional balance. Have you ever noticed that sense of calm washing over you afterward? That sensation isn't just in your head. Upon ejaculating, your brain unleashes a potent mix of substances, endorphins, which act as your body's built-in pain relief, dopamine, the motivation and energy-boosting reward chemical, oxytocin, the hormone responsible for bonding and building trust, and serotonin, which helps stabilize your emotional state. On a physiological level, this release recalibrates your nervous system. Emotionally speaking, it can ease worry, brighten your outlook, and leave you feeling more centered. In practical terms, that translates to less irritability toward the people you care about, less accumulated pressure, and greater everyday resilience. Consistent release functions almost like a natural reset switch, not a magic fix, but a steady, gentle boost for your emotional well-being. Advantage 2. Enhanced sleep. Have you ever felt that drowsy, heavy-lidded sensation following sex or self-pleasure? That's the work of prolactin, a hormone known for encouraging calm and rest. Pair that with the tension-easing endorphins and oxytocin, and you've essentially got a natural sleep enhancer built in. For those who wrestle with a busy mind, tension, or even light insomnia, this could translate into drifting off quicker and remaining asleep longer. From a physiological standpoint, it's hormone-driven. Emotionally, it offers a break from restless, tossing and turning nights. Practically speaking, this means improved recovery, better mental clarity, and more stamina the following day. Advantage 3. Boosted circulation and blood flow. An orgasm isn't merely a mental occurrence. It engages your entire body like a workout. As arousal builds, your blood vessels widen, your pulse quickens, and blood circulation increases throughout your system. This widening of vessels helps transport oxygen and nourishment to your muscles, brain, and skin. Biologically, think of it as a compact cardio session for your circulatory network. On an emotional level, it strengthens confidence by supporting stronger erections. Practically, it helps maintain a responsive cardiovascular system, a factor in men's health that's frequently underestimated. Advantage 4. Decreased likelihood of prostate cancer. This ranks among the most persuasive discoveries. An extensive Harvard research project that tracked over 30,000 men across almost 2 decades revealed that those ejaculating at least 21 times monthly experienced a diminished chance of developing prostate cancer. What's the reasoning? It's believed that ejaculation assists in clearing the prostate, expelling aging cells, inflammation-triggering substances, and other accumulated material that might otherwise elevate cancer. Risk. Biologically, it functions as a natural purging mechanism. Emotionally, it provides comfort regarding one of the most common health worries among men. Practically, it suggests that being sexually active could contribute to shielding your prostate, though naturally, it doesn't replace routine screenings. Advantage 5. Strengthened immune defenses. Here's a perk you might not have anticipated. Research indicates that both arousal and climax can elevate levels of immunoglobulin A, a critical frontline defender against bacteria and viruses. Pair this with reduced stress levels, which independently bolster immune function, and you end up with subtle yet genuine immune reinforcement. Biologically, that means a tougher defense barrier. Emotionally, that brings reassurance. Practically, it's one more reason sexual wellness belongs within the broader scope of overall health. Now, we need to be candid. Ejaculating daily doesn't come without potential risks. For certain men, it can have the opposite effect. Here are the 5 most significant drawbacks. Drawback 1. Obsessive patterns. There exists a substantial gap between a beneficial routine and an unhealthy fixation. If you're deliberately opting for daily release as a source of pleasure, stress management, or closeness, that's perfectly fine. However, if you find yourself dominated by the impulse, or it begins disrupting your career, relationships, or concentration, then you've crossed into compulsive terrain. Biologically, obsessive tendencies can restructure your brain's reward circuitry. Emotionally, they breed guilt and embarrassment. Practically, they consume time, attention, and even closeness with a partner. The essential question worth asking yourself, am I in control of this choice, or has it taken control of me? Drawback 2. Relying on it as an emotional escape. Everyone deals with stress, tedium, isolation, or sorrow at times. But when ejaculation turns into your sole method of coping, it might be concealing deeper unmet emotional needs. Biologically, it fosters reliance on a single avenue for relief. Emotionally, it can obstruct genuine healing. Practically, it stops men from developing healthier alternatives, physical activity, writing things down, forming connections, seeking counseling. Release should serve as one option among many, not your only resource. Drawback 3. Diminished sperm count for those pursuing conception. If having children isn't currently your goal, this point won't apply to you. However, for those actively trying, daily ejaculation can reduce sperm concentration. Biologically, sperm require roughly 48 to 72 hours to regenerate. Emotionally, this can add pressure for couples navigating fertility challenges. Practically, allowing a gap of 2 to 3 days between releases during attempts to conceive might enhance your odds. This isn't about complete abstinence, it's about being strategic. Drawback 4. Lessen sensation or interest. Ironically, an excess of something positive can numb your brain's reward mechanisms. Daily release, particularly when done hastily or repetitively, can diminish sensitivity or lower spontaneous interest. Biologically, your brain adjusts, muting dopamine's impact. Emotionally, it can leave you feeling dull or unmotivated. Practically, you might notice diminished arousal with a partner. Taking short pauses, even lasting merely a few days, can help restore sensitivity and reignite that spark. Drawback 5. Performance struggles from rushing. When daily release consistently happens through fast, hurried stimulation, your body becomes conditioned to speed. Over time, this pattern can train premature ejaculation or generate performance-related anxiety with a partner. Biologically, your nervous system becomes wired for rapid response. Emotionally, it breeds frustration on both sides. Practically, it chips away at bedroom confidence. The solution: ease off the pace. Incorporate edging, controlled breathing, or deliberate, mindful touch. Condition your body toward rhythm rather than solely chasing release. So what's the takeaway here? Daily ejaculation isn't fundamentally good or bad on its own. What matters is asking yourself, why am I engaging in this? Is it for stress relief, enjoyment, closeness, or compulsion? What effect is it having on me? Am I resting better, feeling more assured, or experiencing exhaustion, numbness, or guilt? Does this align with my objectives? If conception is my goal, should I reconsider how often I do this? Here are some practical suggestions. Stay attentive to your body's signals. Monitor your energy, mood, and desire. Experiment a bit, try it daily, then try spacing it out, and notice what feels right for you. Keep things balanced. Treat sexual release as merely one component within a broader wellness approach. Talk openly with your partner, should you have one. Never dismiss shifts in erection quality, discomfort, or prostate concerns. These warrant a doctor's attention. If you've experienced embarrassment, bewilderment, or worry surrounding this subject, know you're not the only one. Sexual wellness is simply one facet of overall human health. Asking these kinds of questions doesn't make you fragile, strange, or flawed. In fact, it demonstrates wisdom, because the deeper your understanding of your body, the greater the freedom and self-respect you'll experience in daily living. So here's the honest reality: ejaculating every day might be entirely healthy for you, or it could point toward patterns that need some adjustment. This isn't about strict rules, it's about tuning into yourself. And here's the most empowering piece of all: you hold the ability to make changes. Small shifts, whether that means incorporating a pause, easing your pace, or treating intimacy as genuine connection rather than avoidance, can grant you greater energy, self-assurance, and command over your life. Age doesn't signal the conclusion of vitality. Regardless of whether you're 30, 50, or 70, your body possesses the capacity to adapt, your health can strengthen, and your confidence can flourish. So continue learning, keep tuning in to what your body tells you, and keep constructing a life defined by comfort, liberty, and strength. I'm Dr. Narita. I appreciate you sharing this time with me. If this video brought you value, drop a like, subscribe for more content on men's health delivered weekly, and share your reflections in the comments. I read every single one, and this community truly matters to me. And always remember, your body deserves to be understood, your health deserves protection, and your vitality deserves to be fought for. Take good care of yourself, you've earned it.